We all know Disneyland is magical, right? But let's be honest, that price tag can be pretty scary. It's the dream vacation that sometimes feels a little, out of reach. But what if I told you that a tool you probably have on your phone right now could be your secret weapon to slash that cost? Okay, let's dive in and see how AI can save you some serious money on your next trip. So before we get to the savings, let's just face reality for a second. Planning a trip to the happiest place on Earth usually starts with a healthy dose of sticker shock. You got tickets, food, maybe some souvenirs, and those numbers, they just add up incredibly fast. It can turn that dream vacation into a real source of financial stress. And to put a number on it, a family of 4 on a multi-day trip is easily looking at a budget in the thousands. It's a daunting figure, and it's the exact problem we're going to tackle today. This is why planning smarter isn't just a nice idea, it's absolutely essential.
And here it is. This is our solution: artificial intelligence. Now, don't let that term intimidate you. We're really just talking about easy-to-use tools like ChatGPT or Claude. Think of them as your own personal travel assistant, ready to find savings that would literally take you hours to dig up on your own.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to tackle the biggest expenses, right? Tickets and food. Then, we'll get into how to optimize your strategy once you're inside the park. We've also got a really cool tip specifically for international visitors. And then we'll wrap it all up into a brand new planning playbook for you. All right, Section 1, Finding the Hidden Value. Let's start with the 2 biggest line items on pretty much any Disneyland budget. First up, tickets. Disneyland uses this super complex tier-based pricing system. Basically, the price changes almost every single day. Trying to manually find the cheapest combination of days to go, it's a total headache. But for an AI, it's a piece of cake. It can scan that entire calendar in seconds and pinpoint the absolute cheapest dates for your visit. And it is so easy to do. You can literally just copy and paste a prompt exactly like this one into a chatbot. You just tell it the month, how many days you want to go, and boom, it does all the heavy lifting for you. No more clicking back and forth on that clunky website calendar. So what's the payoff for that one simple question? Well, you're looking at a potential savings of $50 to $75 per person on tickets alone. For a family of 4, come on, that's up to $300 back in your pocket, all from just a few seconds of work. Okay, now let's apply that same logic to our second biggest expense, food. Honestly, this is a massively underutilized strategy. Instead of just buying overpriced meals in the park all day, you can use AI to create a value-optimized plan. It can actually analyze menus to find the most filling options for the lowest cost, or even suggest a quick walk to a nearby cafe for a cheaper bite. And the visual here really tells the story, doesn't it? That first bar on the left, that's the typical cost of eating 3 meals inside the park. Now compare that to the much smaller bar right next to it, the cost with an AI-optimized plan. The savings are dramatic. We're talking $40 to $60 per person per day. Section 2, saving time and money inside the gates. All right, so we've saved some money just getting there. Now let's look at how we can save while you're actually enjoying the magic. Here's a question that can save you a surprising amount of money. The default for a lot of people is to just buy Genie Plus, the line skipping service, for every single day of their trip. But is that really the most cost-effective way to do it? This is where AI gives you that insider's edge. You can give it your list of must-do rides and your visit dates, and then ask it to analyze historical crowd data. It can then predict which days are going to be the absolute busiest, which allows you to be super strategic with your Genie Plus purchases. And the savings from this one decision? They're significant. Let's say you're on a 4-day trip. Buying Genie Plus for only the 2 busiest days could easily save you between $90 and $120 per person. Again, that is a huge saving for very minimal effort. Okay, our next strategy is a bit of a psychological trick, but it has a massive financial benefit. When you wander aimlessly through a theme park, you're way more likely to make impulse buys. So a structured AI-generated plan is the perfect defense against this. And look at just how detailed this can be. An AI can generate a minute-by-minute plan for your entire day. When your schedule says ride Space Mountain at 2:30, you are much less likely to just wander into a gift shop on the way. It keeps you focused and, more importantly, away from that unplanned spending. And the results are pretty impressive.
Families who use a detailed itinerary report cutting their discretionary spending, all that extra stuff, by 40 to 60%. As this chart shows, that's a massive reduction in spending on things you probably didn't need anyway.
Hey, if you're finding these AI-powered savings tips useful, do me a quick favor and be sure to like this and subscribe for more explainers that can help you plan smarter. Now for Section 3. This is a unique strategy we're calling the International Visitor's Edge. This is all about decoding that tricky fine print that can be so costly, especially for non-native speakers. You know how it is. Language barriers can be expensive. Cancellation policies, resort fees, insurance terms, they're all filled with confusing jargon. With an AI, you can just paste the text in and ask it in your own language to explain everything clearly. It really empowers you to understand exactly what you're signing up for. And look, this isn't just about saving a few dollars. This is about avoiding major financial pitfalls. Misunderstanding one cancellation policy could cost you your entire hotel deposit. Using AI just for clarity can save you anywhere from $200 to $500 in fees you didn't even know were there. And that brings us to our final section, your new planning playbook. Let's put all of these pieces together into a much smarter way to plan your vacation. The key takeaway is this. AI is a practical, powerful travel assistant that you can use right now. It can analyze pricing data, build custom itineraries, decode that confusing fine print, optimize your meals, and help you strategize your time in the park. It's a comprehensive tool for smarter travel planning. So, this leaves us with a pretty fascinating question. As these tools get more and more powerful, are we seeing the dawn of a new era where everyone has a personalized, data-driven travel expert right in their pocket? It's an exciting future for savvy travelers. Thanks so much for tuning in.